Hello, hello. If you are watching this on TikTok, I will be doing live readings for $11 on the live. So yeah, if you want to come in on the live, you're good to go, and then we can do an $11 reading. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is the replay for my TikTok live, obviously. So this is Tuesday. I don't normally read on Tuesdays, but something's telling me to, so we're going to see what's going on for, let's say, from today till Friday. If you guys are just joining, don't worry, you didn't miss anything. We're starting the collective right now. How's everybody's weeks going so far? Hi, sweetness. I know there has been a lot of stuff going on. Hey, Shemaine. What's up, girl? So, before I get into the reading, a little bit of information. Just lots of stuff going on. I've tried to go live at least twice a week. If you're not getting the notifications for when I go live, go ahead and hit the bell, and that way it'll let you know when I'm coming. Hey, Victor. Good to see you guys, too. All right, so let's see what's going on for the collective from today until Friday. God, Source, Universe, please help me connect with my spirit guides as well as the spirit guides of the collective so that they may get to the messages that they need to know in this now moment. I can't even talk today. Apparently, there's a lot to say. Only for our highest and best, doing harm to none. Thank you and amen. So we need messages for today through this Friday. So the next 3 or 4 days. Okay. I wanted to flip, but it didn't. 6 of Swords. 6 means love. 5 Pentacles. The Emperor in reverse. Sorry if you guys hear my dog or my son. He's got a snow day today. So he's on the other side of my wall. He's got his gaming situation going. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Jeez. Okay, these are all almost in the reverse, guys. Holy shnikes. Yeah, the Tower. The High Priestess. Okay. So I have a feeling some of y'all are getting ready to shut something down. Relationship-wise, doesn't have to be romantic. There's been some friction going on because somebody feels left out in the cold with this 5 of Pentacles energy. Stuck energy for sure. And then your Emperor is in the reverse. It's on the bottom. Yeah, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Lots of lack mindset right now. The 6 of Swords is definitely you guys are coming out of some drama or you're getting ready to put some of it to an end. 6 also means love, relationships, what have you. Some of you are starting to stand up for yourselves. There's a situation going on at work that could use some attention. I'm hearing disrespect for authority. So somebody's boss could be abusive in the aspect of taking advantage of their really good employees and not giving them the recognition or the pay that they deserve. So I'm seeing that it's time for a raise with this 5 of Pentacles energy here, because you feel like you're left out in the cold, and then the boss energy has been like unrecognized, like you're going unrecognized for your efforts. And then the King of Wands is usually like really fiery energy. King of Wands can kind of be a dick. Hey, Aaron. Sorry, I read my own name. Anyway. The King of Wands is kind of like that Rico Suave player energy. So, in regards to a relationship, somebody could be changing their ways because this is in the reverse. So it's the opposite of what the card usually means. And the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the Page of Wands in reverse too. A clarifier for the Page of Wands, please. Thank you. Yeah, Ace of Swords. New communication. Okay, so what your guides are telling me is that you are sitting here, like somebody's sitting there just like not really teaming or steaming up, but you're kind of just like getting ticked off because you know the amount of work that you have been putting into this situation and you're just not getting recognized for it, and you want to say something. And I feel like you're going to, because this is making you feel like you're unvalued and unseen with the star energy in the reverse here. Your creativity is going down the drain just because and it's not like personally it is, but you feel like it's just not being recognized. But then here's the Tower. Baby. Wow. You're gonna, yeah, you are not letting this go unscathed. You are going to stand up and speak your truth. And this is going to be a major change for you. You may end up quitting the job, or you may end up leaving the relationship, or you may end up just saying, I'm fucking done. Like, I've got the whole energy of this reading is I am over it. So, you guys are going to be making some major changes. And I asked specifically from today until Friday. So this may be happening this week. And then your High Priestess in the reverse. You're shutting down. I'm hearing somebody spreading rumors. So people are saying shit about you that is not true. And it's going to come to light this weekend. Thank you. Love you too, Brow. Have a good day, babe. Yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so in the upright, this is like the slowest. It's like stagnant, staying still. But in the reverse, you're moving on. You're doing new things. You're taking more actions. You're not going to just sit by the wayside anymore. And the thing is, about these people talking about you, you don't have to do anything to prove yourself. Because the people that are going to believe those people, you don't need in your life anyway. And the people who are listening to it that choose not to believe it and get the three sides to the story, those are the people you want to hang on to, because they're going to want to investigate this to see what it's really about. Because they don't believe it for a second. So if you're worried about somebody spreading rumors about you or saying shit about you behind your back that's not even a thing, don't worry about it, because these people are going to... All I gotta say is karma's a bitch and she bites hard. So, yeah, it's definitely... And this feels like it's two different energies coming in here, because there's people filtering in and out, so I'm picking up on different people's energies. Some of them are about relationships and love, and others are about careers and their situations right now. And some of these are long-term careers that you've had for a minute now. And you're sick of being overlooked. And after this week, you will no longer be. This may end up not costing you your job, but pushing you to go elsewhere and maybe do your own thing. Let's get the angel guidance on this. I'm getting big 8 of Cups energy just because... Why are they telling me to look at the... Okay, 7 of Cups. You feel like you don't have a whole lot of options with the 7 of Cups in the reverse, but you do. You just have to open your eyes and trust your intuition and go with what your gut tells you. There's too much head thinking right now. You guys need to go more with what your heart tells you. Let's see what the angels say about it. Angels, can we get clarification on these cards, please? Thank you. Whoa, okay. Okay, 3 right off the bat. Archangel Michael. Perfect. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine purpose. What did I say? Follow your hearts, guys. You're following too much of the logic in your head, and you're not following what your heart is telling you to do. Aurora, you're flying high right now, which may threaten others. I just told you. But don't descend, because others soon will become inspired by your example. I just said, these people are trying to shit talk you because they don't want to see you succeed. But unfortunately for them, you are not going to be listening to that crap. You're going to go with what your gut's telling you. I can't make the shit up. Isabella, yes, the timing is right for you, this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Y'all need to stop talking yourself out of it, because it is the right thing to do for you. Whether you're walking away from a relationship or a career job, whatever, I don't care how long you've been in it. I don't care how long you have been, dedicated to whatever. It is not your obligation to stay with something. If it no longer serves you, it may have served your purpose at one point, but it no longer does. So if it doesn't serve your situation anymore, and you've done everything you can to possibly work the situation out, but the other person or the other people aren't coming the other way with it, you can't fix it all on your own. It takes more than one person to fix a broken connection. You're welcome, Lilia. Archangel Gabriel. Oh my gosh. Right underneath Michael. These are the 2 strongest archangels in the entire universe. Michael is super here for protection, and Gabriel is here for protection on your love life and your careers and your finances and everything. These 2 on your side, one on each shoulder, is the divine protection. So y'all don't have to worry about whatever decisions you're making. You're making the right decision. If you're leaning one way, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it, don't do that. Because that's not following your intuition. Your intuition is there for a reason. And if you don't follow it, you're just going to stay stuck in the wrong spot. Yeah. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. I told you. I told you guys. You're wanting to go off and do your own thing. There's something super creative that you've been thinking about or tossing around in your head. I would look into that, research it, get into whatever you're wanting to do. It's definitely for your life purpose. I would absolutely go ahead and try that, because it's clearly for you. It's clearly for you. Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. So they're telling me some of you feel guilty for wanting to do this because you have a home and a family, or you have kids, and it may take some time away from them. I get that. I'm a single mom. I have a 15-year-old, and I'm currently trying to embark on my own journeys. And it makes me feel bad because it's just been myself for the last 15 years. But it's my time now. And, he's at an age where he wants to be with his dad. And I'm like, you know what? I can't boy. So there's things that his dad can do for him right now that I can't. So I'm going to take the opportunity while he's wanting to spend more and more time with his dad. I'm not going to sit on my couch going nuts, not trying to do something. I'm going to go for what I want. And I'm going for my dreams. I'm doing my tarot. I've been doing tarot for over 20 years. And I'm just now going live with it. I'm going to see what happens with that. I'm learning herbalism. I'm learning Reiki. I'm learning all different kinds of things. I started in the film industry 2 years ago. That takes a lot of traveling. there is something that needs to happen to help your higher purpose start figuring out ways to make it work. There is always a way to make it work. Always a way. Crystal, I have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. This is truly about following your intuition. Feel like a broken record. Guys, you've got to follow that intuition, because even though you can't see it, doesn't mean it's not coming. And it's the same thing I say about all different kinds. There's one of my favorite sayings is, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. So you have to have faith and hope that this is leading you to your divine purpose, and it's for you, and it's here, and it's working in your divine purpose. And you've got to be able to stop the self-sabotaging, stop trying to talk yourself out of whatever it is you want to do, and just do it. Just do it. If it scares the crap out of you, then you're doing the right thing, because you don't always need logic when it's coming into your situation. Vanessa, to make your... I cannot with this today. Holy angels, thank you. Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? What'd I say? I mean, how... I've been doing this for 20 years and I still am amazed. I'm still amazed. Akasha, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and make them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. I've been getting that a lot in my personal readings too. Some of you have gifts. Hey, you're Domina. How are you? Some of you, or if not all of you, have some gifts. There's a reason you're in this reading today. This is a free collective. If you want a personal reading on the live, it is $11, and the information for my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal are in my TikTok bio. Or I have a website, and you can go schedule a reading for a later date. Yeah. I'm hearing sensitive empaths. So a lot of you guys need to explore this avenue. You guys have got to explore this avenue. If you feel a certain way when you walk in a room and you know you're not crazy, it is your guides and your spirit guides and your intuition and your empathness telling you that you can feel people. Just walking in a room, you're like, oh, somebody's pissed off. Or, ooh, what just happened in here? Or, man, this is a really nice place to hang out. Like, you can just feel the energy when you walk someplace. Or if you're around a person and you're meeting them for the first time, instantly you can read them and who they're about. And like, even if they're trying to put up a front, you're just like, my spidey senses are tingling. I don't like this one. Like, that's how I am. I'm a physical and psychic medium. I feel people's energies. I feel their ailments. I feel everything about people, which is very taxing. So I have to learn how to ground myself efficiently. You guys should probably start learning how to do that too, especially lately. If you've been feeling super drained and ridiculously tired for no reason, you're absorbing way too much. So what I do is every day I take a salt shower. I just put some black salt in my body wash and do that with my shower routine, and it helps. Oh, well, maybe this will help you, dear. I also use clear quartz, and I put it by my bed, and that kind of helps clear things out as I sleep. Yes, so in order for you not to get physically run down, because this profession, this job, this gift, whatever you want to call it, it will run you out. It will take you out. I can't work in a hospital anymore. I used to be an EMT. I was hospitalized twice, and they couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong with me. First time they thought I was having a heart attack. Second time they thought I was having a gallbladder attack. Everything was perfectly fine both times, but I was exhibiting identical symptoms, and my EKG even read that I was having a STEMI. So yeah, I can't work in hospitals. There's too many dead people walking around, and there's too many live people that are way too sick, and it just takes it out of me. So I can't work in those environments anymore, even if I ground. Just hospitals, there's hundreds of people in there that are, it's like walking into a beehive and getting stung over and over and over again, and I can't do it. So yeah, you guys need to start exploring, and the things that make you go, huh, look into that. Here's Fiona. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. I mean, mic drop. What? You guys, this is so crazy. A lot of you, why don't you feel like you deserve it? Just real talk. Why don't you feel like you're worthy of this? I need you to understand how worthy you are. And all you have to do is ask your angels. I apologize if you hear those weird noises. My son is on the other side doing his live with his gaming friends. Anyway, gotta love snow days. But I mean, I need you to not feel like you don't deserve these blessings that are meant for you. Because you so do. I don't care what you have been told throughout your life. I don't care how you've been conditioned to feel about yourself. You've got to start coming into your power and realizing what it is that you can do. But also recognize your limits. But if you know in your heart and your gut that you can do something, do it. Do not sit there and say, I can't, or come up with all the excuses in the world and why it can't and blah, blah, blah. No. Don't do that. You're just blocking yourself from this amazing life that you're meant for. I want to go with my Gothic Oracle. I haven't read from this one in a very long time, and I've been called to use it. Of course, there's a book, so I am not opposed to reading from the book because it gives so much more information. Of course, I like to hear what Spirit has to say about it first. So let's clarify. The collective already has these answers. They know they're meant for something different. And this week is the week they're going to start making these changes. So let's see. What advice do you have through the Gothic? Oh, I just got chills. Sorry, I do not have a cow. That is my son. Oh, that goofy kid. So it's really, they're just putting the Nike sign in my head and saying, just do it. Just do it. I mean, literally the Fool card popped up in my head, and it's just that leap of faith. Like, don't even worry about not having a safety net. Just leap. Just leap off the damn cliff and see what happens. Spirit's got you. God's got you. And you gotta have faith. If you don't have faith, it's not gonna work. Lost soul. These cards are my favorite. They're absolutely stunning. Yeah, a lot of you guys have been feeling like you're just kind of wandering around, not really knowing what you're for. Silverback. The Wish. I think this is like the sun in the tarot. It's a very, very positive card. Rose Fairy. Blood Moon. I hear painting the roses red from Alice in Wonderland. Power of 3. This to me looks like you surrounded by your guardian angels. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Okay? You are divinely protected in doing what you want to do with this endeavor. Blue Moon. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Once in a lifetime. You only have a small window. The truth will come out. And you see how she's protected by this dragon? And you remember the Ace of Swords came out? Like, holy crap. So this is you having this conversation with your boss or whoever you feel like has been like an authoritative figure or like a bully. I'm hearing bullying. You guys are going to have that conversation. And you don't have to worry about that because this is your dragon protecting you during this conversation. And whatever happens is meant to. Whether they fire you for speaking your voice, you don't want to work there anyway. Or if they break up with you because you're being too honest, you don't need that person either. Beyond the veil. Okay, let's see. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's look at Lost Soul. Pardon me. Here we go. Loss. I heard grieving, so I apologize if you guys have lost someone. I'm very sorry for your loss. I actually have a funeral to attend tomorrow, so I'm in the same situation. And this doesn't have to be a physical death of someone. Possibly, Aaron. Possibly. But this could be the loss of, you know, I'm hearing like loss of yourself. Like you're trying to figure out who you used to be and where you want to go. Sorry. You're trying to get yourself back because you've lost yourself either in this job. Like this thing that you have dedicated so much of your time to, you have completely lost yourself and you're kind of grieving. But at the same time, you're kind of trying to turn it around and you're trying to, you're trying to take your power back is what you're doing. If you have drawn this card, losses is significant for you right now. You may be feeling sad about the breakdown of a relationship perhaps, or disappointed about a part of your routine that has ended through no fault of your own. Drawing this card acknowledges these feelings, but it also asks you how you intend to move on from them.
Why is my camera?
Although grief is necessary, finding ways to move past your pain is essential too. What does the rose petal represent for you? What loss are you struggling to accept? Understand that your feelings are valid, but staying in disappointment and sorrow for too long might not be healthy or helpful. So don't disallow yourself to feel that. Let yourself go through that process, because if you just pack it down and ignore it, it's going to backfire on you later. So feel that, go through your process, but then keep thinking about how you can move on from this. What can you do? Like I said before, there's always possibilities. Always possibilities. What is Silverback? Respect. Self-respect. They just told me self-respect.
Okay.
If you have drawn this card, you might need a reminder that not everyone will see the world the same way you do. Respect is a choice, and it could be important for you to take a more open-minded stance to accept that another person's view or life path is not your own. In some readings, the card will ask if it is you who's being disrespected. If you feel this to be true, it might be time to address any bias or unfair treatment. Like I said, you guys are going to be going into something creative or something new that's not the norm. And not everybody is going to like that. So this is your opportunity for you to start moving forward, and you don't have to do anything, but focus on yourself and figure out what it is that you're meant to do and what you want to do. And the universe is going to make these people take the trash out. Like, take the trash. It's, wow. What am I trying to say? The universe will take the trash out for you. They may not agree with what you're doing, but they will either choose to leave or you're going to move on and they're going to be left behind. But you're no longer going to focus on being a people pleaser and putting people into situations that don't serve you. Because if they don't agree with it, they're going to do nothing but naysay and put crap towards your dreams. And that's not going to help you. So you need to be very diligent about researching what you want to research, and you don't have to tell everybody about it. This is something you may actually want to keep to yourself. Yeah, because that did not feel like you were being closed-minded towards somebody else's dreams. This is about them being closed-minded towards your dreams. And if they don't fit, they don't fit. So just do you. And even with family members, it's a really taboo thing. But you do not, just because you were born into a situation does not mean you were meant to stay there. Or those people were not meant to stay in your life. Desire, the wish. If you have drawn this card, then your wish may soon be granted. However, it might not materialize unless your dream is coupled with action. You may desire a new living space, a better relationship, or a dream job. This card could suggest that this is not as far away from reality as you might think and encourages you to carve a path towards your goal. Of course, it is important to think about the nature of your desires. Some wishes will be more obtainable than others, will have hidden costs attached to them. How would your life change for the better or worse if your dream actually did come true? What did I say? You guys are too much in your head with the, oh my gosh, what if this doesn't work out? What if this doesn't work out? What if this goes this way? What if this doesn't go this way? Da, da, da. What if it does? You were drawn to it for a reason, and you felt that pull for a reason. If you ignore it and logic yourself out of it, you're gonna miss out. What did I say? Blue moon. Small opportunity of windows of opportunity. I'm fine. I just need some sleep and food. Yeah, Rose Fairy. So when this card came out, I immediately saw the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland dancing around, the little dudes painting the roses red, blah, 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 blah. I think you're trying to put lipstick on a pig. Like you're trying to glamorize the situation you're in. It's good to see the good in certain situations, but I'm also hearing that don't force it to look better than it is. Hold on a second. Hey, Gabe! Sorry. Don't force it to look better so that you can stay in your comfort zone. That's what you're scared of. You're scared of change, which humans are creatures of habit, and I get it, but we're not meant to stay the same. Nobody is. Nobody's meant to stay in the same place for their entire situation. Pain. If you have drawn this card, you may have been scratched by the sharp edges of love. To give your heart romantically or otherwise may have left you unguarded and prey to the dishonesty of others or unkindness of circumstances. Unfortunately, love and pain are intimate sisters, unable to be separated. You may be feeling hurt, in grief, or are resting beneath a cloud of personal tragedy. The only way of moving through this is to accept that life and love is a mix of light and darkness. If healing is to become your next step, take time to grieve and recover, but remember that you are strong enough to overcome the trials that you are facing. If that wasn't a kick in the pants, I don't know what is. Because holy cow. I just said it. I said you guys are grieving something. And I did say too, I was like, don't disregard your feelings and don't invalidate the situation. Just because it's not a physical death of something doesn't mean that it's not just devastating. Because this is something that you have been locked up in for a long time, and you've devoted a lot of yourself to it, and you don't want to let it go. And I get it. I get that. There's so many things. Fuck, I used to be an EMT, for God's sakes. I just said it. I was literally saving people's lives. I loved that job, but it did not serve my purpose. I'm a healer, yes, but I'm supposed to heal in a different way. I've been through the things in my life for a reason. You guys have been through the lives. Wow, that's very strange. Sorry. I just got a text message from somebody that I have not. Okay, I will worry about that later. Anyway, wow. Anyway. Yeah. I'm so sorry. Wow, that totally threw me off guard. So, yeah, I'm just... You guys have been through the ringer, and I get it. And some of you may still be going through the ringer. I am too. I'm right there with you. I'm going through the same process. So, I apologize. I completely lost that completely, like, threw my focus. Wow. Okay, Spirit, come back, please. Yeah, because after you do this, the next card is Blood Moon, and it's opportunity. When this card arrives in a reading, it suggests an opportunity or opening of some kind. In some cases, it might suggest a romantic proposition, such as being asked on a date, or it can suggest that a potential relationship is in the cards. In a career-based reading, there may be a possibility of a new job or a promotion. Opportunities of all kinds are possible when Blood Moon is in play. What is important to remember is that opportunity is just that. While good fortune is contained within the essence of this card, it is only you who can make it happen. Whether you choose to accept the goblet and therefore what the symbolic blood can offer you is up to you. Change and prosperity could be within your grasp if you just reach out and take advantage of it. You guys, it's right there. Oh, it's right there. Please don't talk yourselves out of this. This is amazing. Please do not talk yourselves out of this. Know that you can do this and just have faith. I mean, it's like when you're a kid, okay? And because when you're a kid, you're not jaded yet. You haven't been screwed over by the world. I mean, hopefully not. But when your friends dare you to do something, and you're just like, oh my God, I don't know. That looks really risky. I shouldn't jump into that open foundation and grab that thing because I could get hurt. I could do this. Some kids are just like, woohoo, let's do it. And they do it. And then they wind up getting props for it. They wind up getting, and they may not have broken anything. I don't know if this is a really good analogy or not, but it just reminds me of things that used to happen when I was a kid. When you get there and you make the jump, regardless of what happened, you can say you did it. And then people are like, oh my God, you really did. Like, you get street cred for that shit. Like, I don't know if y'all had something like that, girl. I'm sure we all did at some point. But it's like, whether you fail at it or not, you still took that damn leap. And people don't care what happened after it happened. They care about that you actually fucking did it. Like, I need you to do this. Don't have a childlike way about going like this. Walk up in that office and talk to that boss and just be like, say what you gotta say. Say your truth. Be professional about it. Because you don't want to burn bridges. However, you have been in this situation for so long, you've got to say something. And they may end up respecting you for that and promoting your ass to like head of a department or something. I'm hearing partnership. They're just not aware of the balls you do have. Like, speak up. You got to say something. Don't be afraid of how it's going to go, blah, blah, blah. Like, you never know how it's going to turn out till you actually do it. And power of 3. You are protected as fuck. Do not worry about going in there and having this conversation because these wolves are back there like, we're going to get them. Like, they got you. Oh, these are your 3 guardians, your angels, your guides, your angels. Like Gabriel and Michael are there. And you have a personal guide that you've had since birth that is on your side about all of this. So I need you guys to take this leap. Power of 3. Cooperation. If you have drawn this card, it means that wow. Strike that, reverse it. Excuse me. If you have drawn this card, it means that the team is of great importance. You may be able to solve a problem or take on a new responsibility alone, but do you have to? Sometimes jobs can be more enjoyable when we share the experiences with others. Are you carrying your workload and doing your part? Are others shouldering responsibilities that you should be dealing with, or is it someone else who has become lax? The power of 3 reminds you of the strength of the group and not the individual. It is often when we all join together that great success happens. I know you got some guys. That's what I said. You've been going unrecognized. You feel like you're carrying it. Say something. You guys have got to say something. Blue moon. Once in a blue moon does this happen. This is the time right now. This week is when I specifically asked for this reading and the advice. Luck. Holy crap. A blue moon is considered a rarity, bringing to mind the popular expression, once in a blue moon. In actuality, is the name given to the appearance of a second full moon in a calendar month. On average, a blue moon occurs every 2.5 years. So, because the blue moon popped up, it may be another 2.5 years before, or 25. I don't know why 25 just came up. 2.25. It may be this is the opportunity and the window is open now because you're meant to do it now. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait again for the next time you decide to feel it. Because of the infrequency of the event, this card is connected to luck and the seemingly impossible becoming possible. When its magnificent glow lights a reading, it suggests that you will become the beneficiary of prosperity. This occurrence, however, may not be expected since the card, like the blue moon, is out of the ordinary. Sorry if my sound went weird. Somebody just tried to call. Luck is on your side. Fortune will favor you and you'll likely be in the right place at the right time. Surprise opportunities and random synchronicities are part of this card's message. Whether you find a little extra than you thought in your bank account this month, wouldn't that be nice? Or meet with someone who could positively change your life. What did I say? Okay, some of you guys are going to get invited out. If not, within the next 2 days, it'll be for the weekend. Go. Do not make excuses. Do not, I'm too tired. I just want to cuddle on my couch and blah, blah. Do the thing. Do the thing. Because somebody's going to come in that you may meet that may be a new relationship opportunity, or you may see the person that you've been crushing on at this place. You didn't freaking know it. Or you may meet a business contact in a networking situation that you did not even see coming. It's a surprise. So if you get invited out or you get the hankering to go out and do something, do it. There is a reason, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so do not miss it. Do not miss it. All right, let's look up the truth. The truth. Honesty. This card of honesty sometimes requires you to be honest with others, but will always encourage you to be honest with yourself. There will be occasions when this is easier said than done. We have all experienced denial of one kind or another. The truth card suggests that you can contemplate what you truly know to be real in a situation. This can lead to inner conflict, since the truth can sometimes be ugly or hurtful, but authenticity and sincerity can only ever be the real winner. Guys, if you have drawn this card, then you know what it is you must do. This is not a time for avoidance. It's right, I'm talking to you. Since fairness is paramount. In some readings, the truth will become revealed from an external source and will need to be accepted. However, in other consultations with the cards, you are being motivated to speak up about what you consider to be morally right and fair. I mean, you can't make this shit up, guys. I've been saying it the whole time. This whole card right here sums up the entire reading. The entire reading. Self-sabotaging talk. Stop it. Avoiding situations. Stop it. Speaking your truth about shit you know is wrong. Stop it. Just do it. This is not... I've done 3 different decks, and I've clarified it twice with 2 different oracles, and the same message came out. Come on. There's no reason to think that this is not the opportunity for you to do what you got to do. Come on now. Let's look into Beyond the Veil. I'm sorry if I'm yelling at you. I'm Italian. I get real excited about stuff. So I'm not yelling at you. I'm just like, please do it. Beyond the Veil. Balance. This is going to create so much more balance for you. You're going to be so happy. Like, oh my God. At the top of the card is the motto, Carpe Diem, which means seize the day. A reminder to make the most of the time we have here on Earth before we pass from this realm to the next. We can embrace this outlook while living in a balanced life, experiencing work and play, joy and sacrifice, excitement and calm in even measures. If you have drawn this card, it might be that you are feeling the effects of imbalance in your life. If you're socializing too much or working too hard, you may need to realign your priorities to strike a healthy and sustainable balance. Okay, this just popped into my head while I was reading that. There's a lot of people that have certain situations pop up in their lives where there's a loss. Clearly, a lot of you are going through a loss right now. There's a loss of a connection with someone, a significant other. There's a loss of creativity and passion for what you do. Do not bury yourself in work, because money, yes, we need it to live. Yes, it's nice to have a lot of it. Does it create a lot of less worry? Yeah, but it creates a lot of extra stress too. Because if you are constantly working and you're at a job where it requires you to work more than 50 hours a week, where's that you time? Where's the time you need for your kids? Where's the time you need for your significant others? Where's the time you get to do something fun for yourself? It's great working and getting those big paychecks, but if you don't have the ability to go out and live with it, what's the fucking point? I don't get it. Oh, I have all this money in the bank. Oh, cool. You gonna do a vacation this year? No, I can't take any time off of work. Okay. So you're just gonna sit there with all that shit in your bank account and... All right. Like, oh, I have a house to pay for. Okay. If your situation requires you to work yourself to the bone just to be able to afford a place to live, you might want to consider downsizing or finding a cheaper option. That way you can still have the ability to balance, you know, because having a nice huge house is awesome, but it's a lot to clean. And that's the reason I wouldn't want a big old house. I would love to have a big house where everybody can come and stay. And I want to be the lady that has the house where people come in town. They're, oh, we can just stay with Mary. I want that house. But I don't want it to the extreme of where I'm running like a freaking bed and breakfast or something. That's too much house. It's just me. So it's pointless to have this big, huge house that is just going to be for me when other families could be utilizing that need the room. Or, you know, it's just, you gotta be grateful for what you have and understand that life is not about huge houses and yachts and expensive vacations. Fun road trips are super inexpensive. I know gas is kind of crazy right now, but just like a weekend trip to a lake near you or something fun around you, just like a quick sleepover or something, like just little things like that. If you can't take off enough time to work to answer phone calls or to text people back, at least in the same day they text you, you are working way too damn much, and there's something you're trying to avoid. And you're wrapping yourself up into work. It may not even be about the money. It may just simply be there's some stagnancy going on at home, and, you know, I don't feel appreciated, or I'm being disrespected, or blah, 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 blah. And instead of talking and having a conversation with the person, you're avoiding it by diving yourself into work. And then you have no time for anyone, including yourself. And then relationships start to fall by the wayside, and they get ignored and neglected, and then these people move on. And then by the time you finally get to a place where you feel like you're good, those people are going to be gone. Because you're not paying attention to the things that really matter. Relationships matter. Romantic, coworkers, friends, family, they matter. If they're toxic people, don't worry about it. The trash will take itself out. Just start doing you. Move on. Figure out what's going to be sustainable, but also comfortable and serves your purpose. It's easy to do. If you're living in a place where it's way too expensive and you're barely keeping up, just being able to put food on the table, keep the bills paid, and then have rent, and you're literally working just to do that, maybe you should downsize. Maybe you should get something a little less expensive car payment wise. Maybe you shouldn't indulge in certain things. Alcoholism, I heard somebody drinks a lot, and that could be another avoidance thing. That's a toxic trait, and you need to find another way to cope. That goes along with the grieving. You guys need to start finding healthier ways to start balancing your life out. And the reason you're imbalanced is because you're procrastinating on yourself, and you're not taking the initiative to start looking into other avenues and figuring out what you can do to get yourself out of the situation. I will tell you right now, why Spirit is making me show you this, I don't know. Listen to this. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to, because Spirit's making me. They're telling me it's going to be relatable. I have gotten myself into a situation, okay? I was a smoker. I am now not a smoker as of December 9th. I was smoking like 2 packs a day for 18 years. And December 9th, I just stopped because I had no choice. I got myself into a situation where I could not even literally buy a pack of cigarettes. So right now, I am literally researching how to live out of my vehicle. And I'm telling you what, there's stuff on YouTube that I'm like, this is really smart. I mean, it sounds bad. Oh my gosh, she's going to live out of her car. It kind of looks like fun to me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I mean, is it scary? Yeah. But you know what? It also makes me feel really excited, because it's literally wiping the slate clean. So I'm just gonna do me. And I'm tired of other people telling me what is expected of me and this and this and that. And I may sound childish and immature.
Yeah.
Okay. But my current circumstances, I've been repeating the same pattern since I was a kid. And this is a definite tower moment for me. But it's not happening to me. It's happening for me. So I'm going to take this as it comes. And I have wonderful friends. My friend Sandy actually offered me her basement. So that is an option as well. I'm really feeling drawn to the car thing, though. Could be my pride. But it also could be my sense of adventure, because I'm a Sagittarius. We are the eternal gypsies of the zodiac. We don't like to stay in one place. And this way, I can just take my home with me, and I don't have to tow anything. Like, I can cook. I have stuff around my house. I don't even have to buy anything to do this. Like, there will be upgrades down the road. But, I mean, it's absolutely doable. But I'm also rethinking things, you know, career-wise. So I don't know where this is going to take me, but I'm excited about it because I have faith. And I know that God and my angels and my spirit guides and universe, whatever you believe in, has got me. And I'm not even scared. Like, I'm about to be homeless in like a week. But I'm not scared about it. Because Spirit's been putting all kinds of ideas in my head about what I can do and where I can go and this and this and that. And I'm just like, let's do it. Clean slate. I get a do-over. So I'm just going to build myself up and learn that I am capable of doing certain things on my own and figuring it out on my own. I will ask for help when necessary, and I need to learn how to receive. So it's my purpose, and I'm going to follow it. So wherever it takes me is where it takes me. But yeah, I mean, if you guys feel like you're in a situation, like, just start looking at the way minimalists, if there's something you absolutely can't live without, that's fine. But figure out how you can make it work so that you can stay comfortable and in your routine. I mean, start making the necessary adjustments. And you'll start to see when you start purging and clearing things out that no longer serve you. And even if it's just going through your closet and getting rid of clothes that don't fit anymore, that kind of shit, you'll be surprised how much more room you're making for bigger and better things to come in. So until you get rid of all those things and self-sabotaging talk and all this other stuff, and you just say, screw it, I'm taking the leap. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and I will figure out how to get it. The one thing Spirit wants me to remind you of is when you're thinking about the situation at hand, think about things that you have already been through. Tower moments, major life shifts, and horrible things. You're here and you're watching this video. You got through that shit just fine. And if you've had other things arise from it, you have adjusted to your situation to make it work. You're a lot stronger and more powerful than you think you are. So I need you to remember who the fuck you are and understand that you've got this and your guides are backing you up 150%. All you have to do is ask for help. And they will start. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, then you have to give them the permission to start helping you. Because if you're going to be resistant to it and close yourself off to any of that, have fun staying stuck. Have fun spinning your wheels. Oh, I gotta get this situation going. I don't know where to go with it. I don't know what to do. Oh, it's never gonna work, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just gonna sit here at my desk and keep doing the same thing I've been doing for the last 20 some odd years. Stop. Just knock it off. Okay? Okay. I'm gonna do it. And I'm one of the laziest people you ever meet in your life. So, if you guys want to follow the shenanigans, it'll be on my YouTube. I'm going to have a playlist for my adventures, so you guys can follow along and see what happens. I'll also be doing readings, and I usually repost the lives there, so if you missed it, you can go back and watch it. The link is in my bio. There's a little button below all the captioning and everything. It's a YouTube button. So if you just go hit the YouTube button and you follow me there, I get more followers, I can start going live from my YouTube. So I will not neglect TikTok. I will still be here for you guys too. But yeah, there's going to be lots of different shifting going on, lots of changes. Ideas are popping into my head every day. So it says consistency is key, but I'm not that consistent. I do it when Spirit tells me to. So, yeah, but if you guys want to follow the journey, if you want to follow the shenanigans and all the other things that I'm doing, there will be separate playlists for each thing for my filming industry career, for my hair stuff. I'm a professional hairstylist and makeup artist, but I do hair and makeup for film as well as act. So there's lots of things that I have going on right now, and then there are going to be several playlists for different tarot readings and things of that nature, ways that you could support. I have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. I have Buy Me a Coffee. It's a profile on Buy Me a Coffee, so you can go there and donate a cup of coffee if you want. Every tiny little bit helps, and it's extremely appreciated. And then I also have a website for readings that I can record for you live, or you can do a live reading with me one-on-one. There's options, tons of options. So go ahead and follow me and subscribe, hit the bells so that you know when I'm going live on both platforms. But between TikTok and YouTube, I'm going to be doing a lot of different things. So if you guys are ready for the crazy, hop on, because after this week, we're going to be all over the place. So I will try to keep up with you guys, I promise. Things are changing by the day, so I apologize if I'm not on a consistent schedule. That's why I want you to hit the bell so that you know when I'm going live. And then you can follow my YouTube for replays and things that you've missed. Okay? I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Do the damn thing. Do not sleep on yourself anymore, and take care of it. Okay? This is your once in a blue moon. This is your window of opportunity. Take it. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you on the next one. Mwah.